start recording for the VODs. Hello, Voddingtons. That noise was perfect. Is that what the penguin sounds like? New Arl goal just dropped. Flap attack. Hello, VODs channel. Also, ads are about to start. I will wait to check the Piplup after the ads are done. But, yeah. Just so you know. Hi, Nimbly. All in! No! Don't go all in! Guys, y'all gotta stop going all in! Hope you're doing well, Nimbly. Good to see ya. Hello to the VODs. Genuinely thought I played the sound. Okay, well now I want to look up 64 penguin. Now I want to look up what the penguin sounds like. I feel like I did not sound like that, personally. I feel like the penguin has a higher pitch than me.
Run.
He just dropped the penguin off the side of a cliff. Holy moly. Okay, anyway. That was terrifying. No, I did not do that. I respect penguins. I quite like them. Anyway, Lantern Shark, thank you for the Prime for 2 months. Notice off, thank you for gifting that sub, gamer. Thank you for gifting that sub to Rada. Thank you. Thank you. And Squeako, thank you for the Prime sub. Thank you, gamers. Thank you, thank you. Did I do it again? Canon event. To be fair, I didn't really play much of Mario 64 as a kid. Okay, we need to think of some penguin music. Penguin video game music. I'm sorry, VODs channel. We could listen to... hell yeah. A lot of this is just...
almost a year of subbing and owning the best emote on twitch.tv are all gone.
A lot of this is just... Wait, there's a video game called Penguin? Penguin's full original soundtrack. We got the Pizza Parlor. Of course, we got Madagascar Operation Penguin music. This could work. Hold on a second. Canoes, thank you for the almost a whole year. Thank you for the 11 months. You had this on Game Boy SP. The Game Boy Advance SP games, gaming era, just... whew, I love that thing. Played so much stuff on my SP. Alright, we'll listen to the Madagascar Penguin music for Shiny Piplup today. Hi Liz, hope you're doing well. Vibes are elite. Alright, first Piplup check of the day. It only took almost 4 minutes. Let's make sure the auto counter works. We're at 902. 904. Alright, beautiful. We're in. Hi Kleppa. By far the best of that category. Yeah, there's some rough ones for sure. Mario Kart Frappe Snowland track music. I'm down for that. I'm down for anything. Mrs. Thang. She's just staring at me right now. Hi, Genjar. Kleppa, you wanna come up? Alright, she'll think about it. Hi, Patch. Hope you're doing well. Come on up, Clip. Okay, maybe not. The beautiful song of snow falling to the ground. I know, I'm sitting in her spot, and so is Munchlax. Oh, sending good vibes, Liz. Sending good vibes to you and your fam. Piplup has become my longest hunt in terms of like hours spent. We're like a little over 200 hours into this hunt. Total, overall. Turtwig, no. 200 hours, something to think about. My most encounters has been my, it was my Magnemite hunt for Safari Week in 2024. Hi, Churchy. How are you, gamer? I did not even catch that Magnemite, no. It ran away. It was a rough look. It was a rough moment. I was not happy. But I just tried to laugh it off and live my life. And then we reclaimed the Magnemite the next year, so it's fine. Yeah, we've seen one shiny Starly so far. Hello, Ling. Okay, Puffin has entered the tree. He's up. Okay, guys, this music is not the vibe. We're going Club Penguin mode. It's just the same song over and over. Nostalgic and relaxing Club Penguin music. Let's get it. Let's get it. Okay. The left screen is a little bit brighter because it's on a 3DS. We're playing Japanese games because they're cheaper. The odds are 1 in 8,192. What else? Any other questions? The right side is darker because it's on a DS. I gave the left Piplup a hat because the Starly shined on the left game. And we have not found shiny Piplup. There you have it. Baby Fractone just got back from Paris. Any other questions? We have found Huck. We have found Huck. I'm not putting Baby Fractone's cigar on the stream because I just don't want to do that. I am bald. Baby Fractone. Hi, Rady Pig Esper. Hi, Kitty Ball. Hope y'all are doing well. Do I want to have a rap battle? No. I sure don't. Is that your brother? Yes. Adef isn't here, but if he were, yes. Oh, that's a good idea, Flap Attack. We found Huck. I feel like there's probably a lot of gamers here who don't even know who Huck is. Club Penguin Cigar Lounge vibes. I don't know if Huck deserves to go on the stack. When will you wear wigs? Why is Baby Fractone French? Baby Fractone was born and raised in Paris. Paris, France. The Eiffel Tower was originally made out of Fractone. It is Hucky year. I forgot about that. The Fractone Tower. Invisible. We were there when Fractone invented the bag. I'm glad somebody was there. What is this song? Is this the like the secret agent song? Oh no, this is the submarine, the Aqua Grabber song. Guys, by the way, say goodbye to monetization of this video on the VODs channel. Club Penguin music always gets held. But it's okay. It's worth it. Goodbye, money. Bye, money. Who sent baby Fractone to college? Not me. Not me. Oh, yes, T-Strizzle. It's so good. It's so good. I was watching a ton of Spy Family yesterday. I watched so much of it. It's so fun. So silly and fun. Hello, Jenna. Hello, Jenna. Hello, Jenna. I would, Rainy Pink Esper. I would. Despite my own student loans, I would. Also, hello, Plush. Hope you're doing well. Spy Fractone. Speaking of Saw, who was talking about Saw? What? Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare last night? What is that? The new Pokemon Horizons theme song? I must be listening. Nice, Draco. Love to hear that for ya. How many of those Club Penguin clones are still alive and kicking? There's a, what is it? There's some Club Penguin site that's still kicking, right? That people are playing on. I know it went down for a little bit, but I'm pretty sure there's still one, right? Does Winnie the Pooh horror movies? No! The only Winnie the Pooh horror I know of is Piglet's Big Adventure, whatever the hell that game is, that went viral recently that I played as a kid. Such a scary game. That is honestly, that would be a very fun game to play for Halloween.
16 months. Hello, gamers. May the pip shine today, Arl.
Thank you, Ghosty. Thank you for the 16 months of Prime as well, gamer. Thank you. We're hitting the big 11 today. Can't wait for another Piplup on top of Piplup on top of Piplup, I know. Oh, nice, Addy Roll! Hopefully it's in the air, we'll see. There's a movie called Blood and Honey or something like that. Is it canon? I have no idea what y'all are talking about. Winnie the Pooh cereal. Give baby Fractone a cannon. Once something goes into public domain, they make a horror movie based off of it. Winnie the Pooh, Peter Pan, and a Bambi one, not Bambi! That's crazy! It's fan made when the copyright ran out. So you can tell a character has entered public domain when there's a horror movie with them. Interesting. That's kind of funny. Bambi is already a horror movie. That's so true. Guys, I have decided I will not be looking into any of this that you are talking about. Hi, Klepis. Welcome. The dark retelling of Peter Pan? Interesting. Hello. Miss Chunk! Clever, you know what to do here. Ooh, I hope recovery is going well for your wisdom teeth. Hi, Hatalia. Look at that clever foot. She has put one arm on my arm. Don't watch them, they're pretty awful. Man, do I enjoy my trash? I get that. I get that. Betty Boop, Nancy Drew, and the first Pluto all went into public domain. The Cleggy. Any media released in 1930 went public domain this year. That's crazy. Wow. I didn't realize all this stuff was that old. Okay, can we have a better song come on? Okay. I don't know if this penguin music is gonna work out, y'all. It's just playing really slow song. I need something to like... Let's do Snowy. Okay, we actually should listen to the Club Penguin Fishing song. Because that song banger. Alright, an absolute banger. Cannot be denied. Okay, what Snowy... Let's just do like Snowy Mario music. And then the Frappe song will probably come on, right? Snowy Winter Mario. Yeah, Frappe Snowland. Is that the song you wanted? It's on this. It's on this. Hi, Kalis. Cleffa has never done anything wrong in her entire life. Fractone Snowland. I also miss Club Penguin. Good times. Good times were had. Thank you all for the stream streaks, y'all. Thank you. Sorry to everybody who lost a stream streak, by the way. I understand that probably feels bad. But just know that the streak literally means nothing. I mean, I guess it is a flex, a moment of flex, but... There have been, I think, a few fan revivals of Club Penguin that have, like, come and gone. I know there's definitely one up right now. I watched it a little bit last night, Synth, while I was making dinner. Island Paradise. I'm not familiar with that one, no. Oh, that's how I played so much Mancala on Club Penguin. Holy. Whew. I went sicko mode. I also had like a secret boyfriend on Club Penguin for a little bit. I had a pink Puffle. Man, those were the days. Yeah, Clay does have his science stuff. Yeah, does Clay know? Oh, Pop Tropica went crazy, but I was terrified of Pop Tropica because of the spiders in that game. They were terrifying. Yeah, a lot of gamers definitely lost their streaks from the ZA streams. I apologize. Pop Tropica was great, but man, those spiders. I don't really remember anything else from Pop Tropica. Started on an island with like 6 raspberry plants and you would grow crops and raise animals. Interesting. I don't remember that one. I do remember Duck's Life. Well, you have to pay for Pop Tropica now? Yeah, it was kind of... Pop Tropica was kind of ugly. Oh, you were a Neopets gamer? I was never much of a... I think that Neopets depressed me a little bit. Okay, I have heard that Toontown... What is it? Toontown Rewritten? I've heard it goes kind of hard. I kind of am interested in playing it, if I'm being so honest. I only played a tiny little bit of Toontown when I was younger, but I just was poor. I had no money to, like, actually play it. I'm pretty sure a lot of stuff was put behind paywalls and stuff. Virtual Magic Kingdom gamers. Hi, Simon. That was the octopus. Oswald the Octopus Dad? Loved Oswald. Big fan of him and his work. And he had a little weenie dog. The penguin, you might be thinking about Pingu? Possibly? Loved Oswald. I loved Oswald. Newt Newt. Hi, Kenobi. We have a Pingu emote, a BTTV Pingu emote. There's a penguin in Oswald, I think. I mean, you probably would remember better than I would. You still watch Oswald? Where? I'm trying to watch Oswald. I would like to actually watch Oswald after stream. Where do you watch it? I would also like to be the dog. What is his name? Oswald's little weenie dog. He's so cute. Oswald has like my dream life. Paramount Plus. Ugh. God, okay. His name is Weenie. I love that. God. Cleffa, why are you acting like you did something bad? Why are you tucked away like this? There's a few episodes on YouTube. Noted. Okay, I will be watching. Cleffa, she just tucked herself in even more. Her head is gone. Indeed, Jeff. Somebody called her Miss Chunk, and now she's feeling insecure. Oh, we can absolutely talk about the Backyardigans, specifically the Backyardigans episode, Le Master of Disguise, the greatest episode of children's media of all time. Austin the kangaroo plays as the detective, and Pablo the penguin is the master of disguise, and he is like disguising himself around this train. Oh my god, y'all. We gotta do it to him. Guys, this song, it's been a while since we've done this. This song, for a children's show, they went too hard. Like, how did they do it? I think about this song all the time. I'm looking for a fellow, and this fellow I pursue is a rascal with 100 different faces. I can't remember the words. He might always changes. His look is always new. That's why it's the trickiest of cases. And then he gets into his falsetto. That's why they call him the Master of Disguise. The Master of Disguise, the Master of Disguise is crafty and as clever as his name implies. And as my name implies, I'm hard to recognize. Guys, this was just on an episode. This song is so good. Double female Starly. Thank you, Plush. Far away land. I might dress up in uniform. I might dress up in feathers. I have more costumes than the alphabet has letters. And then a dance break. Guys. The Master of Disguise, the Master of Disguise, successfully eluding French detective guys, but I'm the one to catch him, for I am extra wise. He's going crazy on this song. Guys. I love this episode of the Backyardigans so much. I think about it all the time. It is so incredible. I love the Backyardigans. I don't know why though. Plush, thank you for the 2 months, by the way. Thank you, gamer. I didn't get into the Backyardigans until I was well into high school. And my junior year of high school, my boyfriend got me a DVD set of all of the Backyardigans because I was so obsessed. I was 17, but that's okay. Love the Backyardigans so much. I was a little late though. By a little, I mean I was not a child when I was watching the Backyardigans. I wasn't the intended age audience, but that's okay. Never too old for peak. Never watched The Backyardigans? You were missing out. They are incredible. Kipper. Is that a cat? I feel like Kipper the dog. Was he yellow? I feel like I see him. I feel like I can see him in my mind right now. He was orange and British. Don't, guys, I wish Clay were here. Clay hates, he hates Caillou so much. Like, he gets genuinely red in the face talking about Caillou. I don't really remember what Caillou did to him, though. He's right, Caillou sucks. I never really watched Caillou. Hello, Ellie Mist, hope you're doing well. He was a brat? He was the worst? Just teaches kids how to be insufferable. Interesting. Clay hates bald people? That might be it. That might be it. I didn't really watch the Wonder Pets. I think I was getting like a little older. I did watch a ton of SpongeBob though, yeah. He cried until he got his way. Sounds like a little weasel. Hates Caillou. Interesting! Your wife works in pediatrics. Oh my god. Damn. Okay, noted. This is crazy, y'all. He made bald people look bad. Caillou would hate Clay back. My god. My god, y'all. Automod is holding so many of y'all's messages for bullying. Because of Caillou. Holy moly, like 6 of you just got held. Oh my god. Deserve. They are roasting the hell out of this kid. And we'll do it again. You weren't allowed to watch SpongeBob as a kid? That's so sad. It was so good. Hold me back. Used to watch all the cartoons. Backyardigans had the best tunes. It really did. It really just went so sicko mode. Hi, Steph. How are ya? You loved him? You loved Caillou, Gus? Gus, are you bald? Oh, my dad. You are? My dad loved Cat Dog. Booba was the weirdest show you watched. Is that with the freaks? The furry little freaks? What's that show? Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. They got the furry, they're like kind of furry and round, and they like are just eyeballs. They scared the hell out of me when I was younger. Also, ads are about to start. Real monsters. I don't think that's what I'm talking about, unless that is what I'm talking about. Let me look it up. No. Not what I'm talking about. Hold on. Yeah, it's... Oh, okay. I honestly would not recommend looking this up. But this, it's spelled like this. I used to watch these when I was a kid, and it's very scary. It was a British preschool television series, so I don't know why I was watching it, but they're very scary. Don't look them up. Would not recommend. You loved it? They're a little freaky. Cleffa, you don't have to be here. Just curled up in the most uncomfortable position. Hello, X. I never watched Yo Gabba Gabba, but Clay did. Cleffa is a donut right now. She truly is. Very warm on my right leg. Boobas were your favorite as a kid? I watched them a little bit. They definitely freaked me out. I think I had a Booba toy or something. Yeah, Clay is constantly singing "There's a Party in My Tummy." This cat is real. She is a real cat. Oh, Puffin is in the bed back there. It's a little guy. Can't see him, but he is back there. I liked the Wiggles okay. You want to know something crazy, insane lore? My mom, she's a sign language interpreter. She once interpreted for the Wiggles. Isn't that crazy? Very weird fact, but kind of cool. They were apparently very nice. Well, I would hope that he's grown now, since he was a literal baby when the Teletubbies first aired. Still no shining duck. Still nothing. Cleva, you don't have to be on my lap. And if you want to be on my lap, why don't you get more comfortable? Oh. She said, I'm out of here. Here, while she is off my lap, I'm gonna move Poffin so y'all can see him in his donut glory. Buddy. There he is. Poffin! I'm shocked he didn't move. Poffin on the cat bed for today. A captain never abandons his ship, it's true. It's true. He's so brave. Huge fan of Sesame Street. We were just talking about... What was it called? Sesame World? Sesame Poffin! Got up. Now he's staring at me down here. Hi, Joby. How are ya? I liked Max and Ruby okay. It wasn't my favorite. Sesame Poffin. Definitely wasn't my favorite show. I remember liking Lazy Town. Hello. Wanna come onto the lap as well? Keep Poffin. Buddy, you just wanna go in my cardigan? Is that what you want? Yep. Eye assassin. There is nothing Poffin loves more than to be hidden away. Hey, buddy! Oh my god, he's sitting on my lap! This is crazy! Wow, Poffin! The fact that y'all have gotten both cats on the stream today is crazy. This is not like Poffin to sit on my lap. What a guy. A blessed stream indeed. Hi, Yetis. A rare Poffin moment. He's clip farming, that's probably it. Thank you, Nithanat. I appreciate it. Puffin might be cursing me. Puffin is very warm. A warm little guy. Look at his little ears. Little eyeballs. Puffin is so weird, y'all. He is a portable heater. Cleffa is over here staring at me. This is a rare Poffin chair moment indeed. Poffin is 7. And Cleffa is 6. Hi, Kithwe? Thank you, gamer. Thank you for the good luck. Hi, Chickle. Wish your apartment allowed pets. It's tough. Guys, go outside. Thank you for saying it in that order. The first apartment I ever moved into, when I only had Poffin, and then I adopted Cleffa later, I was not allowed to have pets. But they didn't have to know. Cats are easy to hide, and both of my cats were kittens at the time, so it was fine. Right, Poppin? He was silent. He did not make a noise. Yeah, Poppin isn't really categorized as a pet. He's like an entity. You know? Hi, Geese Goose. I do, Han. I love that book. Writers and Lovers is so good. And then reading the next Lily King book after that, Heart the Lover, would highly recommend that reading order. Poffin is an accountant. Super good. I really love Lily King's writing. Aw, Poff is all curled up. Ugh, it's so annoying. The like pet rent is so stupid. I had to pay like a deposit for my cats. I think it was like $50 for each cat. $100 total to have my little guys. But like, pet rent is so dumb. They don't even have a job. Except for Poffin. Poffin has many. But he doesn't get paid. He works for free. Oh, nice, Han. I hope you enjoy it. It's so good. A deposit and a monthly fee? That is so dumb. Guys, and what's wrong with that? Damn, Mango. 500 is crazy. As for another month's rent, that's crazy. Yeah, I am very lucky. My landlord situation is very good. Our landlord is really chill. She like only owns this building. And her daughter lives in it. It's a very chill living situation. I'm very lucky. As an emotional support animal, they legally can't charge you. Oh, interesting. I know, Sick Bear. We got super lucky with our living situation. Song, I think that's very responsible of you to admit. A lot of people will just adopt one anyway, you know? I was working a lot whenever I first adopted Mr. Poffin, so then I adopted Miss Cluffa so that Poffin would have a friend, but then I stopped working as much, so... Poffin left. Normally costs $50 a month, but you don't pay anything. Nice. Glad to hear that. It's so dumb. Pet rent is so dumb. So dumb. $90 a year is better than $250 deposit and $50 a month. Yeah, that's truly insane. Well, good to know that that is a thing. I had no idea that was a thing. Thankfully, I don't have to pay pet rent, though. I know, Addy Roll, it's really sad. I truly wish so badly. In a perfect world, I truly believe I would have a giant house with adopting so many cats. Or my dream is to foster. I would love to foster animals. I just don't have the space for it, but I would love to do that. But I also know who I am. I would get attached. It's the most cuddly cat ever. I love that. Yeah, that's how Cluffa is. Miss Thang is very cuddly. Ooh, yeah, Otto. Makes sense. Well, Jenna could be huge if y'all got a cat together. That's awesome, Essie. Yeah, I would love, in a perfect world, I would love to foster. It'd be very fun. If I ever move, if I ever own a house, which, guys, this economy, I don't know about all that, but I would love to foster more. LA or New York City. I think everybody for the most part can agree New York City is like, they're both just so different, you know? Like, for me, I would honestly rather live in neither place if I'm keeping it real, but I definitely prefer New York City, and I feel like most people would say that because LA is just so like spread apart, you know, and giant and whatnot, but they both got their different pros and cons. For example, finding an apartment and a place to rent sucks literal ass so much, 1,000 times worse in New York City than in LA. We went to New York City for a wedding back last year in the springtime, and we visited one of Clay's friends' apartments, and she lived in a 1-bedroom that literally was like the size of our living room, and it was $2,000 more than we pay in rent. And I was like, I could not believe my eyes. It was crazy. It was so crazy. Yeah, to live in a shoebox. It's pretty insane. Ashita, good to see you again, gamer. Thank you for the good vibes. Thank you, thank you. The apartments in LA, while they're definitely still more expensive, a lot of the times you're renting out of like a house kind of situation, and they're gonna be way more cheaper and bigger, which is nice, but you know, it just depends on where you live as well. That's crazy, noob. That is insane. Insane. Oh, that's awesome! A cat cafe that's also a thrift store. That's so wholesome. I love that. Yeah, I'll let y'all know the day I decide to foster. You'll be the first to know. $3 grand for an apartment. It's crazy out there. Pretty crazy out there. Memorial, no. I don't know how many square feet my apartment is, but I am pleased with where I live. I will not be. We're about to renew our lease again. And then get an apartment. Are they expensive in Pennsylvania? I couldn't tell you. Joby might be able to. I know. Isn't that crazy, Phoenix? I'm about to re-sign my lease and it'll be my 3rd year living here, which is kind of crazy. Time flies. Hi, Julia. Oh, really? Singularity. No, Waterwolf. We both moved into this apartment together. Clay lived in a different apartment before we moved in together.
O-N-E-Y-E-A-R-R company.
Thank you for a whole year, gamer. Hope you're doing well. Happy Tuesday. Hello, hello. How are you, gamer? The apartment shopping for us was very smooth. We basically, how we got our apartment, and this is like the ideal way to get an apartment anywhere, honestly, but especially in LA, I would say, is getting it, like finding out about it through a friend. We had a friend post on his Instagram story and be like, hey guys, the unit in my building is opening up. My landlord is great. If anybody needs a place, let me know. And we jumped on it immediately. And that's how we got our apartment. We didn't really have to do much searching. It just kind of like a good opportunity fell into our laps. Oh, a dishwasher is such a game changer. My last 3 apartments didn't have one. Very nice to have one. Hashtag bless. Chris has been in my apartment. Dishwasher has been a game changer. I used to hand wash my dishes all the time. I've only lived in 2 apartments where there was no in-unit laundry, and it was quite bad. Quite bad. Hi, Pixel Bees.
I cannot believe this damn Piplup has not sparkled yet.
Thank you for the 2 years of Prime and Gamer. I hope you're doing well. Hello, hello. Hope you, Pretzel, and Kelly are well. Music. Music done. Done. Okay, what should we listen to? I'm just trying to keep the vibes snowy today, you know? Snowy vibes. Don't say that, Chris. Guys, we're gonna find Piplup today. We're gonna find it before 11,000. We're doing okay, Pixel Bees. We're doing all right. Cats are doing okay. Hoffin is being a gremlin as per usual. Hi, Blue Geminis. Thankfully, I am in like a really, really, really good mood and like I'm very motivated to shiny hunt Piplup right now, so we're vibing. We're vibing right now. Hi, Shelton. Hi, B-dubs. Hi, Star Sullen. Hope everybody's doing well. I've never had to use a laundromat. All of the buildings that I've lived in has had laundry, but it was a scam, and I should have just probably gone to a laundromat. It would have been cheaper. 11K today. Mate, we'll see. We'll find out today if the broken controller was a sign. I really should have, Chris. Yeah, Hatalia, that's how it was at one of the worst apartment I've ever lived in ever. It was $2 a load for both. It was crazy. I think it was $2.50 for washing. It was cheaper to dry. That's all I remember. It was crazy. That's crazy that you have to deal with that. It's so annoying. Michael is still the longest, like the biggest number, but this is the longest time-wise shiny hunt that I've ever done. We're over 200 hours into this bad boy. Yeah, that was something that I dealt with as well, Kratos. Very annoying. Yes. I don't know how I'm going to make this Piplup into a YouTube video, but I'm gonna say it. I deserve to monetize Piplup into a YouTube video. I deserve this, okay? I'm going to figure out a way to make this into a YouTube video because this hunt has gone on for so long. We're gonna figure out a way to do it. I have all of the VODs. I can't believe I've saved them all, but I think most of them at least. Hi, Cleffa. Yeah, the last thing I want to do is do like a super cut of 200 hours of footage. Absolutely not. I'm good. I'll figure it out. I'll figure out a way. You want to... Okay, can I share something with y'all? You want to know why I think I haven't found the Piplup? I think it's because I got greedy. Last year, at the beginning of 2025, I commissioned a thumbnail artist to make me a thumbnail with a shiny Piplup, a shiny Mudkip, and a shiny Cyndaquil in the photo, because I thought I would find the shiny Piplup in a good amount of time, and I would be able to make a fun little shiny hunting starters video. And I truly believe that because I commissioned that thumbnail, I have a thumbnail that, let me see if I can find it. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find it. I have a thumbnail that is like over a year old. Don't know where this thing is gonna be. Maybe I saved it. I had to guess, it's probably on an external somewhere. Yeah, we're aging the thumbnail, exactly. Maybe if I look for it on my phone, hold on. No, I'm not sharing my whole screen.
Ladies and gentlemen, gays and theys, the Arlena Thunderdome!
Sprocky, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, y'all. Sorry, I'm in the process of searching for something right now on my phone. How was your stream? Welcome in, y'all. Hello, hello. I found it. I found it, guys. This thumbnail has never seen the light of day. Made February 6th, 2025. Or no, that's today. It's just when I downloaded it. January 26th, 2024. Never been seen before. $2025. I meant 2025. Sorry, I got 2026 and 2025 confused all the time. Maybe we could just do a little bit of that. We just crop it a little bit. Sigh. Adapt and overcome is what you gotta do sometimes. Anyway. Hello, Jess. Thank you for the 5 months of Prime. Hope you're doing well. Circle of life, truly. How was your stream, gamer? Welcome in, Raiders. Hello, hello. I hope y'all are doing well. You're hunting mudkip right now. Ooh, good luck. Cynthia, you've been hunting mudkip still, right? You're still doing it? Started this hunt January 13th, 2025. My fifth most streamed category. Damn. That is crazy. That is insane. Yeah, you should never get the thumbnail drawn before the hunt is over. Learn your lesson from me, y'all. This is a lesson to be learned. Do not let the greed overcome you. Be safe out there. Don't count your Piplups before they hatch. That's a fun idea, Nanthers. This YouTube thumbnail, just me standing on a giant pile of non-shiny Piplups. Holding a shiny Piplup in my arms. Oh, congrats, workout video. Let's go. Huge. Vespi Queen. Incoming. And a Starly on my head. Perfect. Hi, dinos. Penguin Awareness Day is January 20th. Maybe I should have hunted on Community Day. Yeah, that's kind of how I felt, Han. Like, I like getting the YouTube thumbnail done early so that it motivates me to make the video. For example, like, we got that Ho-Oh thumbnail done really early before I ever posted that video. I don't know, I like to have the thumbnails done early. It motivates me, but clearly I shouldn't have done that. Alright, y'all. We're on our way to 11. Allison Swan 69, are you okay? That's what I'm saying. Piplup was your first Pokemon? I love that. Thank you for the good luck. Black 2 got delivered. Ooh, nice. I hope it's authentic. I hope you didn't pay for a hope you didn't pay Black 2 money for an authentic cartridge. It's scary out there buying games. Looks legit. Nice. High value. I should make a new save file. No, we can't give up on this. We have to lock in. We can't let the save file win, you know? We must stay strong. We know shinies exist. We've seen a Starly. Just gotta lock in. The Chimchar. Mudkip is my favorite. But Piplup is my second favorite starter of all time. Dark Vivi, you want to be banned? If you get banned, you can't watch my stream. So I don't know if you want that. I mean, maybe you don't like my stream. I don't know. You're confident? Okay, if I don't find it before 11K, I can ban you. And you're confident I'll find it before then? Okay. I do have that setting turned on. Where you can't watch my stream if you're banned. This is a sacrifice. This is a sacrifice. Truly. Otto, you won't believe what I did yesterday while I was making dinner. Oh, 7 pre-typed. They will be sacrificed for Piplup. And when we find shiny Piplup, I will unban you. That's fair. Alrighty. Yeah, or the alternative, you gift 11,000 subs. Uh-oh, Space Bird, what was it? Exactly, Brian. Period. Thank you. Thank you, Brian. Groovy, thank you for the 2 months of tier 1. Hope you're doing well. Thank you, gamer. Pet the gifter, pet the Brian. They weren't being reset at all. Oh no. Oh no. You believe in the Dark VV prophecy? The shiny bird will visit us? Well, let's find out. If it shines, I'll VIP them. But not if a Starly shines. And that's how it works. Hello, Colin. I'm glad it was a happy ending, eventually. Hi, Emily. This song gives me nostalgia, too. You know what gives me so much nostalgia? I know I say it all the time, but I was listening to some Scarlet and Violet music last night, and it had me in my feels, which is crazy. Hello, Colin. Both games shine in unison. Which save file will you use? Neither. I'm gonna end stream and just go buy a lottery ticket. Really? A top 3 or 4 generation for you? Interesting. Think we'll ever be as happy as we used to be. Damn! I don't need to think about that right now. I am Kyle. I'm very excited. Can we listen to Sinnoh Game Corner? No, Lily Pip, but I can do a performance of it for you right now while Lavender Town plays in the background. Sometimes I gotta stare at the Piplups for like 10 seconds just to make sure. Hello, Della. How are ya? It is quite scary. It's a little freaky. And it got ruined by how poorly it ran. Had you and your partner crying? It's so good! It's so good! We are just counting Piplup since the beginning. Have we found Piplup? Our character's mom is probably just like, damn, how's she still not done? You know? Cielos, thank you for the Prime sub. The most fun you've ever had shiny hunting? Scarlet and Violet was just so fun to play on stream. It was a good time. I'm just very, like, nostalgic for it. Wait, when was Scarlet and Violet? 2022? 2023? 2022? Time is not real, folks. All 2022. Couldn't tell you a single thing that happened between the years of 2020 and 2025. In my life, in my personal life. Couldn't tell you a single thing. All of that is just 1 year. Hell you mean 2022? Oh, sorry. That's when you followed? Okay, my bad. 4 years ago? Almost 4. We're on our way to 4. To me, it feels like last year was when Scarlet and Violet came out. I'm excited for Pokemon Day. I cannot wait for that. Joined during the Scarlet and Violet era. I think most people started watching my stream during the Legends Arceus Scarlet and Violet shiny hunting eras, I would say. I'm putting Munchlax on top of Cleffa. Oh yeah, the badge quest. Truly a blur, truly. It is Chickle. It's a little cutie. My dad got it for me when he was in Japan. Yeah, Sarah, you are definitely the longest viewer. You're definitely probably the longest follower for sure. For anybody who doesn't know, Sarah, aka the Cozy Blossom in chat, was the first person to ever raid me on Twitch. Isn't that crazy? Here, I could check your follow age. You followed me, Sarah, January 8th, 2021. That's crazy! Alright, bye, Clever. That's crazy! Stream lore! Almost exactly 5 years? Oh my god. Feeling old. Ooh, nice, Otis. You're gaming. Oh, Jovi, thank you for gifting that sub to Sarah. Thank you, gamer. Thank you, thank you. I know, nostalgic vibes today with the music. Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate it. It really is crazy how long ago that was. It's so crazy. Hi, Ellis. Welcome in. Hello, hello. You're on the same hunt right now? Good luck, gamer. You joined at the start of the Sword and Shield badge quest. Year later, still hunting in the Glimwood. Yeah. Starts to sweat. Not looking good. It is not looking good. Hi, Falcona. How are ya? You joined during the Snom day. Anybody who joined I say this all the time, but truly, anybody who joined the stream during the Stunfisk and Snom era and decided to stick around, y'all are real ones. Because that was a dark era for me. Simon, all good, gamer. Those are the real ones. Hi, Joey. Real ones. Rise up. Kobe, the most embarrassing thing I've ever said in my entire life. New year, same Piplup. Indeed. Hi, Piplup. Howdy, gamer. Where is Arl Gold? Every tier 3 subscription and Arl Gold gets its wings and flies
Real
across the screen. There goes. How are you, Piplup? It's good to see you. Thank you for the 53 months. How are you, gamer? Didn't hear the sound effect. I don't know. Not sure why. So good. I'm glad to hear that. I don't have the patience for this. Spite. At this point, it's personal now. At this point, Piplup thinks it can win. But I won't let it win. Yeah, at this point, truly, like 3 years from now, we're gonna be like, damn, remember the Piplup era? Guys, I can't wait to look back on this era. And I know so many of you motherfuckers are gonna be like, I miss Piplup. I just know it. I just know so many of you are gonna be nostalgic for this. This era will never end. Guilty as charged. I just knew it. You already miss it? We're doing it right now. Often, you can't do that, buddy. Yeah, it's a very cozy time. That's true. I should release it after I get it. I'm good. I know, Sono. We were so hopeful. We were so hopeful during the under odds era. No, do not do that. Do not gaslight me. What will I do without my emotional support finding Piplup streams? I have good news, y'all. There's a whole playlist on YouTube. You can go back and relive it. Using my feet for the extra 2? No. I have not. I have not. Hi, Cloudy Girl. Thank you for the 13 months of tier 1. Thank you, gamer. Dude, Zay, that's one of my favorite parts about being a Moon gamer. I loved that it was always nighttime when I was playing. And then also I was a big late night girly. So a lot of the times when I was gaming on Pokemon Moon and Ultra Moon, it was daytime. Should have Piplup in Platinum. I'm good. I did. I picked up some games from the Steam Winter Sale. I picked up a ton of games. Side-by-side VODs. You know what we should do, y'all? You know what I'm gonna do right now? Hold. In the weeds. Let's look together at the first ever Piplup VOD. Oh, damn. Wow. Oh, okay. I don't know why it looks like that. Why is it see-through? Whatever. Look at me. I was so young. 0. You see that 0? Look at the bottom right screen. Isn't that crazy? There's nothing there. Hold on. Let me see if I can find a better... window capture. There we go. When I was young and unafraid, when dreams were made and used and wasted, there was no ransom to be paid. Look, there's nothing there. Isn't that crazy? Look at this compared to... We started this... I posted this video on January... You can't see. January 24th, 2025. But I started it before then, whenever... Isn't that crazy? I was so full of hope. Loaf of bread. Yeah, what should we do for the big 1-year anniversary, y'all? Who all was here? It looks like I'm wearing the same thing I was wearing whenever I found Mudkip. Blue Geminis, I see you in there. Ah! Not the Spectrum. No free ads. Can I skip? Get the fuck. Okay. Damn, look. I was in the room. My first, oh my god, only 34, almost an hour in and only 34 encounters. That's crazy. I did 120 encounters on my first day of Piplup hunting. That's crazy. What about my second day? Oh, I changed up the encounter. Oh. I'm feeling nostalgic right now. Oh, I was playing on my Tamagotchi. Posted this also on January 25th? Oh. Okay, anyway. And if y'all see yourself, let me know down there. This is like Pokemon Inception, yeah. What am I reading? Oh, that's when I got my 100K plaque. Oh. There I am, Gary. There I am. Okay, anyway. Anyway. The OGs. So amusing. Very wholesome. It's always wholesome to go back and look back. Good times. I do. Where is my... Oh, my YouTube plaque is right over there. Y'all can't see it, but I can. And so can Poffin. Poffin loves to almost knock down stuff over there. That's crazy, Eugene. That's crazy. I also really love Galar. I would like to do more hunts eventually, but yeah, the batch quest kind of like... I needed a break. And I still feel that way. But also, I've just kind of been enjoying hunting in the older games a little bit. A little bit more. And that's definitely what I'm going to focus on for 2026. Will I find anything? Who knows, but we'll see. That sounds awful, Lily Pip. Still looking for Phantom? Oh no. So I helped you get through some lifetimes. I'm glad. Glad it was a good game for you. I have really grown to enjoy Sword and Shield. I remember enjoying it, you know, I had a good time when it first came out, but I beat it and then I never really touched it again. I just worked so much in college. Yeah, I feel like that's the case for a lot of people, Ghosty. A lot of people got back into Pokemon because of Sword and Shield, which I find interesting. Successfully Nuzlocked. Interesting. Sword and Shield was also the first game I found a random shiny in. I truly, you know, played all these Pokemon games growing up, but I never found a random shiny until Sword and Shield. It was a Whalmer, and I still have it. Still have that guy. Kingler. Papa, I know you're not scratching on the door. Cleffa? Hi, Gloomy. Was in BDSP, really? Celio from a raid. That's iconic. Hello, Sarah. Hi, Eagle. Happy you got back into it. I'm glad too. I think BDSP was the thing that like really got me like loving Pokemon again, which is crazy, but it's true. Oh, Ava, congrats on your little egg. Your little egg hatched from a little egg. Hi, Cleva. Cleva, Munchlax is sitting here. I'm sorry. If I had to guess, Cleva is about to push Munchlax off. Fine, I will.
We are so back from holiday.
Oh my god, really, Sarah? Hi, Fruity Gab. What was it? Do you remember? That is crazy. Cleffa always wins. Hi, Fruity Gab. Thank you so much for a whole year. A whole year of Prime, and how are ya? I love that for you, Cap and Chew. Also, ads, I will be snoozing. Another Piplup to the stack soon, y'all. Another Piplup to the stack. It's been a little bit. Yeah, Fruity Gab was a new sub when the shiny hunt started. That's something to think about. A new Piplup to the stack and a new ban. Unless. I gotta manifest for VV right now, yeah. I didn't pin that chat. I don't know what that was. Didn't even know who I was when this hunt started. I didn't even know who many of you were. I still don't know who any of you are. Sometimes when I met some of y'all at Worlds, I was like, damn, that's crazy. Because for so many of you, you're just like a little username in my head, you know? Like, I don't know what any of y'all look like. And so, you would come up to me and be like, damn, that's crazy, you got a face. I know you're all little text boxes. I believe that, Colin. Just my little floating usernames, exactly. A lot of y'all are bald, yeah. Oh, a tarantula. That's such a good one, Sarah. That's one of my favorite Gen 9 shinies. Look, I did not say you look crazy IRL. It was crazy to be like, for people to come up to me. I think my favorite interaction I had at Worlds was somebody came up to me and said, "Hi Arlie, I'm Juan, but not that Juan." And I was like, oh my god, that is fucking hilarious. I don't remember what their username was, but the fact that they were like, not that one, was so funny. Very, very funny. Your follow age? Pink Dip Die, you have been following since August 28th, 2023. You're old. You're old. Hello, Don. How are you, gamer? They knew it would be on site, yeah. Yes, Sarah, so funny. Check on that bone density. That's what I just did, synth. But I should get the command working. TBH. Indeed, Piplup, indeed. Thank you, gamer. Happy New Year, Don, to you and Seth. Hope you are both doing well. You know, Don, no, but... Man, y'all, I don't know if I'll ever finish Octopath. However, I have been listening to a lot of Octopath Traveler music lately. It's so good. Can I tell y'all about this one song? I have been listening to... The Riverlands?
Hey Arlie, hope you good.
The Riverlands? Riverland? And then also River of Life. Banger songs from the Octopath Traveler soundtrack. So good. My Quiet Forest Home is... Should we just listen to that? JM7, hello gamer. Thank you for the Prime for 3 months. $23K EV hunt. Lord. Good lord. Let's do a little Octopath moment. This song I listened on repeat on my latest turbulent flight because I have flying anxiety. This song calmed me. It's so good, y'all. Banger. What is that? Is that a little flute? Is this instrument the flute? It sure is. I wouldn't know because my fingers wouldn't reach on the flute and I wasn't allowed to play it in band. But we don't need to get into that, right, Clever? You would think, Eugene. Thank you, by the way, for that. Foot-long fingers. Two people calling me out for my long-ass fingers. Clever, you just got drool all over my DS. My DS is really gross. That is 'cause of Cleffa. Cleffa, oh my god, she's getting drool all over me and it is disgusting. Who else would be drooling? Me? What are you talking about? Why would I be drooling? Oh, you got a red Gyarados? That's crazy as like a first random shiny to not even be like the scripted Gyarados. That's kind of iconic. Hello, Austin. Oh my god, enjoy New Leaf. Please enjoy. It's so good. Definitely more fun during like the multiplayer era, but still a good time. All right, y'all. Are we ready for the big 11K? What would we like to listen to? What's a good song to listen to? Hi, Feather. Hope you're doing well. Oh, Colin, I agree with that. Toad sings Wrecking Ball. Dark Vivi, what would you like to request for the last song you will listen to on stream? What song would you like to listen to before you are sacrificed? From a video game, please. Not a real song. I'm not trying to get a copyright strike. I've been saying this, Dondoms. Just in case y'all know. You are the sacrifice for the Piplup Tower. You get to choose your own music. Alright, you have requested this song. This is so sad. Wow, Dark VP, I'm really sorry. Even though you were the one who offered yourself up to be sacrificed. But who knows? We don't know yet. Piplup could shine. You're still in this. I love you all. How long have you been here? Following since November? I mean, I guess you could fall in love that quickly. Dark Vivi, here we go. The big 11,000. If it is not shiny, you will be banned, and you will be unbanned once we do eventually find the shiny Piplup. We will miss you. Is there nothing we can do? They offered! They offered! They asked for this! I didn't even ask them for this. They said they wanted to do this for some reason. Dark Vivi, any last words? 07. Say anything else? Chat's going. Oh, okay. Noob did it. And now they can't even. Yeah, they can't even watch the stream anymore. You saw it get pinned and then deleted. Should we put Piplup and Dark VVTM on the stack? That was sad. Cried. Guys, here's another... Oh. Not the piano. Okay. Here is another Piplup on the stack. Yippee! Alrighty. Another one. Yippee! Okay. And then Clever Leaves. And then... we will add... This is gonna be like our graveyard on stream. Oh my god, you can't even tell what it says. Oh wait, why did it do both of them? Why are both of them? Well, whatever. I'm not shaping it like a cigar. I'm not doing that. Thank you, No Days Off, for gifting that sub to Della. They had a child. Yeah, I'm putting this on the screen so I don't forget to unban them. All right, let's see if their sacrifice was worth it. Yeah, I don't remember when the stack thing started, but I definitely wasn't expecting it to go this I wasn't expecting the stack to be this big. I will say that. I should sacrifice a viewer every 200 resets. How about we just sacrifice a viewer every 1,000? But they have to offer themselves up. We can't target. Noob! We can't target. I'm not doing every reset. I'm not trying to have 0 viewers. Personally. And then there were none. Hi, Trav. Imagine. Guys, I gotta go pee. Let me change the title real quick to 11K. Oh wait, no, it already says that. NVM. Alright, I will do one more encounter and then I'll run to the restroom and I'll also go fill up my water. This stream is just like the Hunger Games, yeah. Oh, Tan, that's a fun idea. It's an awful idea. We should roll a dice for 8192, and then if the number is like less than however many viewers are in the stream, I go into the chat viewer and I pick whatever, like if it landed on like 30. Whoever is 30 in the list, we ban them. We get an 819 two-sided dice. There's gotta be one. There's gotta be one that exists, right? A basketball? Yeah, why don't we... Everybody gets a number. Oh, no, that's a good idea, Han. We just play marbles. But that's just y'all trying to get us to play marbles. Hunger Games marbles. But you can only play if you accept that you might get banned, you know? So there is some risk in it. There's some risk. Only the winner survives is crazy. Why doesn't the other Piplup have a hat? He doesn't deserve it. Yeah, you'll lose your stream streak for sure. Not even a little bit, Jared. You get banned, your boss will wonder why you get better at your job. I love to be the people's distraction. Alright, y'all. I must go pee. I'll be right back. I think he would have 2 party hats if the left Starly shined again. Alright. I will be right back, gamers. I'm gonna go run to the restroom. I'll fill up my water, and maybe, just maybe, I'll grab a snack. Alright, give me 1 second. BRB. It's chilly in my apartment today. Big bar. Once again, I'm not doing a turtwig. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Nope. Nope, you can't bribe me. I'm literally not doing it. Nope. I will be eating my fig bar in complete silence and ignoring all of you. That is exactly why, Sarah, I refuse to do any more Turtwig or Chimchar checks. Because of what happened to Nora. Clifford, what if you didn't do that? That is disgusting. Just licked the outside of her litter box. Girl. The hell? I didn't need to out her like that, but that was gross. It's not like the litter box is dirty on the outside or anything, but like, why did she do that? Why did she do that? On the outside? The Nora Club is very iconic and very funny, it must be said. Alright, I'm just gonna eat my fig bar. Don't mind me. Your little Trico plushie on your head. I love that. Here, Munchlax will come back on the lap. Yeah, my shirt's from Uniqlo, Ducky, and it's pretty fantastic. I love it a lot. But I don't need any more t-shirts. I really don't need any more t-shirts. That's what I'm trying to tell myself. And I do not need to buy any of the Tamagotchi shirts. 11,000! Yippee! I do not need more t-shirts, y'all. Oh, I'm BRB'd again. Dude, what the heck? Oh, it's because my DS hit my space bar. Ooh, Dialga, good luck. Good luck, good luck. Hope it is under odds for ya. The Tamagotchi shirts are pretty amazing. Why would I buy you a shirt, Ducky? You caved? Yeah, I'm trying to be strong and not go into a Uniqlo store, because I know I would probably cave as well. If I hit you with a red shell in Mario Kart, you probably deserved it. I'm sorry you must find out this way. It is, Brett. Yeah, it's much faster in Platinum. You're doing that battle with Barry. How are the vibes today? We did sacrifice a chatter. Yeah, we've sacrificed a chatter. Cleffa was being gross. Anything else happened today? It's been pretty chill. The ritual. And we're eating a fig bar. Life is good. Life is good. Poffin was on the lap. Yeah. My longest shiny hunt, like number-wise, like biggest number-wise, was for the shiny Magnemite in the Safari Zone in 2024, and we didn't even catch it. It was brutal, but that's okay. $20-something thousand. I think it was like 22, 21,000. But the encounters were so quick that it didn't even really feel that crazy long. It was pretty bad, Chubs. I definitely think I took a little bit of a break from shiny hunting. And that Magnemite happened during Snom and Stunfisk. The pain and suffering that I had to go through, insane. I'm pretty sure we were like almost about to find Stunfisk. We took a break from Stunfisk to do Safari Week, and then we found the Magnemite after 20,000 and it ran away. And then we went back to Stunfisk, found it, like what, double over odds or whatever it was? I don't remember. It was like almost double odds. And then Snom took a 7,000. Such a brutal era. Hi, dude man. Happy Tuesday. Hi, Callus Cutie. We'll see. Could be cool. I do not recommend watching the stream while driving. I'm scared I'm gonna like jump scare somebody if we find something. Hi, Alex. Please do not drive and watch stream. I don't, Lily Pip. Driving and listening, I guess, is fine, but I don't know. Even that seems freaky. Why are there 2 games on the screen? Because I'm playing on 2 games. You only watch this stream while highway driving? Y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop. I have given a cat a heart attack before, on accident. I've scared Poppin and Cleffa both. When I have found a shiny. Yeah, turning off the screen is fine for sure. But I'm saying that, like, I wouldn't even suggest listening to my stream while driving because I'm scared I'm gonna scare somebody. You know? Yeah, when Poppin is on the cat tree when I find a shiny, he's always like... That's true, Synth. That's real. I would say for modes of travel that this stream is safe for... Probably only horse and buggy. Train, maybe. subway. But will you have Wi-Fi? Maybe moped. That's why I swerved in. Wheelbarrow enthusiasts are not safe. You fly your plane to this stream? I am a pilot waiting for my next flight. Bro, if I... We don't even need to get back into that. Joey would like a little BTP moment. Oh, I like him. I like this guy. I've seen this horse in Matt's stream, I think. Hi, Eries. My next YouTube upload should be on Thursday. The horses are going into the Pikmin's ear. Hello, Gracie Malone. How are ya? You would pay for in-flight Wi-Fi? I've only ever done that one time. I paid for in-flight Wi-Fi whenever I flew to Paris. But I did not pay for it on the way back. I was bored as hell. Would not recommend paying. Sometimes the Wi-Fi doesn't even work. Would not recommend doing that. Yeah, the delay, everything is just so... It's all very slow. My hair is kind of short. I did cut my hair I did a big chop. We did sacrifice a chatter. But they asked for it. They volunteered. I did not do it because I wanted to. Oh, that's nice, Flower. That's good to know. As somebody who does not have T-Mobile. They asked for it. Right. Oh, really, Ava? Well, that's so nice. That's so kind of them to say. Ultra, thank you for the Prime sub. Sorry, I'm probably saying your name wrong. Thank you, gamer. Thank you, thank you. Hope you enjoy your emoticons. Another call. I can't believe this. Another call to join Mario Kart World. I forgot about that. We're summoned. How it goes. The Coles and the Balds love this stream. If you are bald and your name is Cole, that's crazy. The holy trinity. Married, bald, or Cole. Oh, you're looking for Stunfisk in Pokemon Shield? Good luck. Good luck. You're none of them? Rare. You are a rare one. I am also none of them. I might be bald, though. You'll never know. I wonder how Vivi is. I'm starting to feel guilty. They said, can I be banned? They didn't even like volunteer. They asked. I mean, I guess that's the same thing. But they literally just asked. They were just like, can I be banned? For some reason, I'm feeling guilty about it now. Hi, Maggie. Happy Tuesday for me. Monday, we tackled the Monday. Today feels like a Monday, though. It's got Monday vibes. Happy Tuesday to all. Happy Wednesday to some, I think. Uh-oh. 1 second. Cleffa. Hey. These cats. Poppin is just always trying to play with Cleffa when she just wants to sleep. Hi, Anthony. Hi, Nathan. How are you, gamers? Poppin. Poppin being evil right now. Against Chatter sacrifice. Yeah, she did leave after the Chatter was sacrificed. So she did take a stand. Alright, y'all. I have finished my fig bar for anybody who cares. Big bar complete. It was okay. It was strawberry. Poppin, you gotta chill, buddy. What number should we end at, y'all? What's a good? What is a good place to stop for the day?
Are all comfy.
13K, you're crazy. 1111. Hi, TM. Thank you for the 4 months at tier 1. Hope you're doing well. When 4 women. I haven't been paying attention to that lately. I wonder how many times I've missed that. I only ever saw it once whenever I started this hunt. It was offline hunting. Poffin, I beg of you to calm down. Poffin. Hold on. Poffin. All Cleffa wants to do is lay down on the bed. That's all she wants to do. That's all she wants to do. And Poppin just cannot let her do that. He is so evil. He won't stop jumping on her and she keeps hissing at him. You stepped on your pet chicken today. I hope your chicken's okay. We've seen one shiny Starly during this hunt so far. Poffin. I do wonder what a third cat would do to the rotation. But we don't have the room for 3. I would love another one. Let it be known. I would love to have a third cat. Or I would love to just foster. Pretty Gab, did you just call me Arlgon? Poppin, are you chirping? Making chirping noises. Are you being evil? Your 14-year-old farm cat? I love that. I got him. This is an evil man. And he knows it. He knows he is being so evil right now. You gotta leave your sister alone. You must stop. Poppin, you gotta chill out, bud. And now he's just gonna stare at me. There he goes. Very kind of him to not claw. Yeah, Poppin is pretty chill. He will only like claw and bite at you if he's really mad. He's just a very playful buddy. He never really ever gets his claws out unless he's trying to not like... Unless he's like trying to stay on something. Poppin doesn't really like to be picked up, if that wasn't clear. It's not his favorite thing in the world. Cleffa does though. Cleffa loves to be held. You know what I haven't figured out? Even though I've had these cats now for 7 years, I still haven't figured out how to properly do a good job clipping their nails. It is so hard to get them to sit still for it. I guess it's just a 2-person job. I don't know. It is so hard. Specifically for Poffin. Cleffa's pretty chill to cut her nails. I can never get the back ones though. Socks? A 2-person job really helps give them treats. I guess I would just need to do 1 in each room for the treat thing. Yeah, that's my problem, is I didn't do it. I didn't start clipping their nails when they were super baby. So that's just on me. But yeah, the treats thing would be difficult because if I give one, like I have to give them both a treat, you know? Yeah, we might have to go burrito mode for the nails. It's just so tough. They suck so bad. Their nails are quite long right now. Yeah, every time I take my cats to the vet, I get a nail clip because it's just so nice to just have them do it. They're so much better at it than me, you know? Poffin would rather kill me and then himself than go into a hammock. And that's just Poffin. That's just how he is. He would truly rather, like, end it all than let anybody take care of him. Bleed, yeah. Yeah. Beep, bop, bop, beep, bum. A nail grinder? Thankfully, my cats are really, really good about, like, what's it called? Using cat scratchers and stuff, so that definitely helps too, but I still need to I should be more diligent about clipping more often. Hi, Cleffa. The Starly can be shiny. We've seen it shine one time. It's hard. It is a hard one-person job. Cleffa, you're safe in here. He can't get you. Compared to when you had a hedgehog. I think that's very fun that you had a hedgehog. A little guy. You had one too? Little guys. His name was Gunther. Love that. Love those vibes. He used to have a little pet skunk. Aww. I love little guys. You know who I love? I love little possums. I don't think I've ever seen like a skunk before. An alive skunk, sadly. They waddle. The possums that like hang out outside of my parents' house are always so sweet, but they do look like they've been through it. They're always like missing giant patches of like fur or hair or whatever. It's always a little sad. Oh, Tom! Thank you! Imagine Piplup shined right there. Imagine. Imagine. Thank you so much for the 20! That's so kind! My goodness. We pet the gifters in this household. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. How you doing, Tom? Thank you so much for the 20. You got gifted us up. I hope you enjoy your emotes. Thank you. Thank you all for petting the gifter. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, that's kind of how it is, Lily Pip. It's kind of sad. I see him a lot on the roads and stuff. It's always a little sad. Hope a raccoon comes to your door one day. Little Tom Nook's outside. Speaking of Tom Nook, y'all, 3.0 update is so soon. I'm excited.
I know I haven't been here for a hot minute. Wanted to say hi and hope you're doing well. My work schedule hasn't been kind for letting me be here. I wish I could be here more often.
No worries, Tom. I hope your job has been treating you well, gamer. Thank you so much for the 7 months of tier 1. Little over half a year. Thank you, gamer. It's good to see you, Tom. Thank you again for the 20. Thank you. Very kind. A drunk Tom Nook. I know, that poor liquor store raccoon. It made me so sad. I am so excited for this 3.0 update, y'all. I cannot wait to game. I'm really hoping that there's more to it than was initially announced. The update is next Thursday, right? Soon. Almost a week. Almost a week away. You're gonna restart your island? That's crazy. The 3.0 update for Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm excited. Yeah, we'll see one. I don't know. But I will be streaming it whenever it drops. Be there or be square. I'm hoping we get some Coliseum or XD news on Pokemon Day or something, or beforehand. That would also be cool. I'll take news anytime. All good Project Marvels, enjoy. I know, J-Babe. I'm saying. I don't know what my wishlist items are for Pokemon Day. I'm curious to hear other people's. Like, what are y'all wanting? Gen 10, yeah. Very curious about that. We'll see. Or like some older games on the Switch would be so cool. Adding like the Game Boy Advance games could be so sick. Or another spin-off. No days off. A new mystery dungeon. I don't know if we would ever get anything like that. I don't know. Am I crazy? I thought we had a Champions release date. Am I insane for thinking that? Am I mixing that up with something else? I probably am, if I had to guess. Pokemon pinball machine. It would be very, very cool to be able to play those older games on our Switch Online, you know? Guys, why do we have a level 5 hype train randomly? Nothing happened. Oh, just kidding, something happened. Clever! One thing can cause a hype train now? One thing? Probably Tom? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how Twitch works nowadays, but Cleffa's here! Hello, babies. Hello, guy. We have not found Piplup now. No Piplup. Not yet. But it's okay now that Miss Cleffa is here. I thought hype trains only would... For me, I have the setting turned on where like 4 things have to happen for something to start.
Hype train for Miss Thing. Arl Pet Cleffa, Arl Pet Cleffa,
Otto,
Arl
thank you
Pet
for the
Cleffa.
100 bits, gamer. Thank you. Oh, Cynic, thank you for the 5. Ethan, thank you. Thank you, gamer. And Nurkanen, thank you for gifting that sub. Thank you, gamers. Thank you so much. And Panda Cookies, hello. Thank you for the 2 months of Prime, gamer. I hope you're doing well. Hello, hello. Twitch will do their... Oh, okay, I see. Guys, I have been streaming on Twitch now for so long. couldn't tell you I don't know how anything works, if I'm being so honest here. I don't know how a single thing on this website works. How many times have I opened the wrong Pokeball? Many a time. Many a time. Thank you, Cynic. Hope you're doing well, gamer. Thank you for the 5 again. Hello, Thundershot. Hello, hello. Sky Blue, thank you for the 3 months at tier 1. Thank you, gamer. Or 3 months in advance. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Okay, Piplup. We got things to do, places to be, girl. It's time.
Manifesting.
It's time. No days off. Thank you for giving that sub to Nimbly. Thank you, gamer. Your car insurance went up. Indorose, this is sick and twisted. This is sick and twisted. I'm sorry to hear that. My rent, Adolf and I's rent went up, but only by like a really tiny amount, but still. It went up. We were a little bummed about it. Buckeye, thank you for the 362 gamer. Thank you so much.
When we get a release
and Cynic, thank you for the brand new tier 1. Thank you, thank you.
Do you plan to stream it and or
I appreciate that. Thank you for the good luck.
I can't wait to hear your reactions to the game.
I do plan on streaming
having
it, yeah.
the game music on. It is, in my opinion, one of the best game soundtracks Pokemon did for the time.
I've heard some bangers from Coliseum specifically. Yeah, I will definitely be streaming it for sure, and I'll probably edit it into like a little supercut kind of video as well. Tom, thank you for the 100 bits, gamer. Thank you. Music switch. I'm excited to play them. I was really expecting them to come out last year. Like, I don't know, I was expecting maybe November or something for us to get XD and Coliseum, but oh, I accidentally did Turtwig. All right, well, here you go. Oh God. Scary, very scary. Get me out of here. Get me the hell out of here. That's true, Shelton. Yeah, that is true. Very real and true. I did Nat. Yeah, it's fake leather, which is awesome. I haven't used it or anything. I haven't used it yet though. I might use it for my next trip. We'll see. It's quite large. If I got the shiny, if I got a different shiny, I would just take it at this point. Hi, Queer Sparky. I know. Can you believe it? Another Piplup on the stack. And Cleffa is here. $11K. But that's okay. We're vibing. We're happy. You want Champions to release? I could have sworn that there was already a release date for that, but clearly I am just like making stuff up. Hi, Mishap.
Hey, party people are all waving.
Thank you for the 4 months of Prime, gamer. How are ya? Hope you're doing well. Hexa, thank you for the 100 bits, gamer. Thank you. It is hard to be mad when you got a Miss Thing on your lap. This is true. She's just so happy. Pretty phenomenal. Love to hear that, Mishap. Patience is always rewarded. We'll see. I hope so. Tempting a shiny hunt Arceus and BDSP. Oh no, you abandoned the hunt. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. I think Ukena is like at some absolutely ridiculous number for Arceus and BDSP. I haven't seen him pick up that hunt in a while. Cleffa. Cleffa chin reveal. Absolutely zonked right now. Thank you all so much for the hype train. Thank you. Thank you all. I hope you got a good hype train emote. To anybody who doesn't have the goose, I wish a very merry gritty goose to you all, and to all a good night. Ender Rose, have a good night. Only humans have chins. Cleffa literally has a chin. Most of the time, she actually doesn't have a chin. Goose, goose. Ginger, I literally just did a turtwig. I'm sorry you missed it. But I did. I did just give the gamers a turtwig. You're welcome. You're welcome. Didn't get a single thank you in the chat room for the turtwig, but you're welcome. You didn't want the turtwig? Gotta do all three. A cutie bean turtwig. So many of y'all want to see so many things, and it just makes me think, why don't y'all do the hunt? You want to see Chimchar so bad, why don't you boot up the hunt for yourself, Juan? I'm waiting. Give Juan the stream key? Absolutely not. That's true, Nathan. That's true. I guess you can never start it. Also, ads are about to start, y'all. Just so you know. Yes, Tom. The left screen has a party hat. Shock. The left screen has a party hat because we saw Shiny Starly on the left screen. Where is Arlgol?
Co-stream the Beast games?
An Arlgol flies across the screen every tier 3 subscription. How are you, Shock? Thank you for the 58 months, gamer. How we doing? Hello, hello. Nature is beautiful. Natural is beautiful. Kingdom Hearts Screech. Under the weather? Recovery mode? Sending good vibes. I've been kind of feeling off lately. I don't know why. I had an emergency yesterday, but just kind of feeling meh. Don't know what it is. Beep bop bum. Bop bum. Ba da da dum. Under the water? Cleva, what is on your... Got a feather on your fur? What is that? Thank you for this giant... Thank you, Don. Thank you. Thank you. That's all I can say. Whenever I needed the Zamboni most, it appeared. Giant Zamboni. Is that a... Okay, I actually have a question. Is that a Zamboni emote? Zamboni is not an emote on iOS, right? What? I don't know. I don't know the lore. I'm sorry. Oh, I know it's your emote. No. I know it's your emote. I'm saying, where did you get the emote from? Like, where did you get that image of the Zamboni from? Oh, you Googled it? Okay, do you understand what I'm asking, though? I know it's one of your emotes. I know it's one of your emotes on Twitch, but I'm saying, like, is it an iOS, like, emoji that you took and added it as one of your Twitch emotes? Or, like, where is it from? That's what I am asking. They should make a Zamboni emoji. I should have known it would be too good to be true. Beva, I gotta keep it real. You are in the way of me, chick, of me resetting my DS. Ugh. It doesn't sound like a real word. It's true. Zamboni doesn't feel real. Right, Cleva? Badgeless and naked. So is Cleva. Cleva doesn't wear any clothes. She's just constantly naked. I wish Cleva would wear a collar, though. I have tried. Miss Thang does not like a collar. She would look so cute in like a little, like a bandana or something. She just refuses to wear one. Nah, she's naked. So is Poffin. Last time I tried to put a Poffin. Last time I tried to put a collar on Poffin, it went so bad. He almost died. He is wearing his tuxedo. That's a good point. Cleva, I would really appreciate if you would stop getting your drool all over my 3DS. I'm sorry, Shock. I'm sorry to disappoint. Cleva. Zamboni macaroni all the time. Damn, just like that, she's gone. Just like that, she's out of here. Oh, nice, Tom. We love Porygon around these parts. Love to hear it. Strahlen? Hello, welcome in. Hello, hello. Putting the headphones back on. Hi, Infer. How are ya? Hello, hello. The games are in Japanese just because Japanese cartridges are a little cheaper than English. Tuesdays, Tuesdaying. Guys, what are y'all's big plans this week? Anybody? Yeah, 22. I have to take off my headphones and put them back on multiple times normally during stream. Most of the time, I'll just won't wear headphones at all. And just hope for the best. Which is why I always have my Twitch dashboard open. Because sometimes I just don't hear alerts. Big plan is making soup. Hell yeah. BGC online? Little tournament moment. Had a day off today. Nice. Love those vibes. Hello, Eagle. Happy New Year, gamer. Yeah, headphones can give me a headache a lot. Oh, little hat, Jake. That's so cute. The cat that opens pocket TCG packs. Love that for that cat. Has he gotten a god pack yet? Ooh, Chris, sending good vibes for your work schedule. Not scary level. He got a god pack once? That's crazy. Good for him. We should get Cleffa opening up some packs. Good luck with the interviews, Joel Stain. Good luck, good luck. I have not been opening TCG packs or pocket packs. I have truly fallen out of it. I opened up some packs for the latest set, but I haven't really touched it since. I've just kind of fallen out of it. I have been like slowly falling out of my mobile game era, which is maybe for the best. Thank you, Jack. Banger. Hello, JP. You open it daily? Hello, Luke. Thank you. Our gaming in diamond and pearl. I did open up Pikmin Bloom yesterday, but I don't know. I've just been like trying to get off my damn phone. Like I find myself always gravitating towards just checking my phone on walks. And I just gotta stop. I gotta stop. I saw this amazing video recently that has really made me think a lot more about my relationship with my phone and being addicted to my phone. It was talking about how like, I can link it in the Discord for you all if anybody's interested in watching it. She was talking in this video basically about like how replacing your phone with these like habits like journaling or going on walks or going on runs or whatever it is never work because you are scrolling your phone because you want to do like a mindless activity, brain off activity, you know? Whereas it's hard to replace that habit with a brain on activity. And so she was basically giving suggestions for brain off activities that you could do, and almost all of them involve like just kind of like fiddling with like a craft or something and making sure your hands are kind of occupied. I thought it was interesting. She talked a lot about the science as well, which was cool. I will find this video and I will link it in the Discord for you all because I really enjoyed it. Is this innovation? What we're listening to right now? This is isn't this the horse music, right? From Breath of the Wild? Okay, Lily Pip has confirmed my question. You really like playing Cookie Run? Got way too many phone games. You play them more than actual video games, really? Yeah, I also wish I had a dumb phone situation. If I ever move, maybe I'll switch to that. The Legend of Horse Girl. The gotchas can get ya. A game I really love on mobile is Pikmin Bloom, obviously, but also I really, really, really love Animal Crossing Pocket Camp. Yeah, I would agree with that, Eugene. I would agree. My problem is, like, I am so addicted to scrolling that my dumbass will start scrolling on the weather app. Like, it's gotten past the point of, like, social media, and it's just scrolling to scroll. I was scrolling on the fucking weather app the other day. I was like, "Ooh, how's it doing? And what's Tokyo up to? What's the point of that?" What is the reason? What is the reason? And that is when I realized, okay, it's time to get off the phone. Ooh, a little 69% humidity. When you're scrolling on Venmo or the weather app, it's just, we're cooked. Gotta get out of that. Yeah, I've had Instagram deleted off of my phone for the entire year so far, which has been nice. Let's go your camera roll when your TikTok time runs out. Venmo is your favorite social media app. It's honestly, it's sometimes tea. I know somebody who, oh, this is too much. This is too much drama. I'm not even gonna get into it. But basically, we know somebody who's going through like a traumatic breakup. Whatever, never mind. I don't want to get into this. But we were looking at their Venmo recently and we were like, interesting. Like, it was literally drama. It was... The Venmo app was delivering. The Venmo tea, I'm telling you. Guys, I'm not getting into this. This is like a personal life friend. But you know, sometimes you see stuff. Sometimes you find out you can like make little connections when you're scrolling through Venmo. It happens. Oh, hello, Matt. Guys, we're currently talking about how Venmo is sometimes fun to scroll through. I was about to say, how was Zone 16? We are at 11,000 for Mr. Piplup here. If anybody doesn't know what we've been doing up for this hunt, we've been at this Piplup hunt for a while now, and we've only seen one Starly over on the left screen, and that's it. Only one shiny Starly so far. Found your first Froakie! Let's go. I hope the Lynx shines for you soon, gamer. Froakie isn't real? No, Froakie is real. Also, we add a Piplup to the Piplup stack every 1,000 Piplups. Also, at 11,000 Piplups today, we sacrificed somebody. Sacrificed a chatter, but they did ask to be banned. They did ask that, but I don't know if that's going to become a ritual. We'll see. It's been fun hunting it again. I hope you find it soon. A great way, that'd be a great way to start off the new year. Hello, Magnemite. Yeah, I like making fun little Venmo messages. Like constructing a fun little emoji thing whenever I am like requesting clay for like rent or something. Brian, thank you for gifting that to the mat. Thank you, gamer. Thank you so much. There is a bird on my stack. Yeah, when we see a shiny Starly, we're adding a Piplup to the stack. Or a Starly to the stack. Anyway, banger song. Me and New Leaf. I love that for you, Magnemite. What's my recent Y'all go through like recent favorite emoji phases, you know? Let's see, what is my recent favorite emoji? Ooh, I've been using the guy who like has like the smoke in front of his face and he's like disappearing. Been loving him lately. Yours is a cardboard box. Chickle, I can't see that. But that's okay. I use it for like when I'm trying to disappear, you know? Like when I accidentally tell the maintenance man that I went to Japan for Christmas even though I didn't. That's a good time to use the emote. Ooh, the salute goes crazy. The salute goes crazy as well. I like the icy emoji as well. The guy who's really icy. I would never do that though. Oh, the tired looking one with bags under its eyes. Crying, laughing face. I never used that one. Bunch of mailbox emojis. I don't think I ever used my real name for Cahoots because I was always embarrassed. If I were ever to become a teacher, I would make it a rule that you can't use your real name for Kahoot. Just to help people's anxiety. Kahoot is very, very... It can be an anxious game if you gotta use your actual name. I don't want people to see how slow I am. Ooh, a big skull emoji enjoyer. Ooh, I like the disco guy. I like him a lot. Yeah, I use the eyes all the time as well. Big eyes. Eyes enjoyer. Obsessed with this freaky song. The singular eye is very sinister. When you're being ironic. Yeah, I never use the crying, laughing. Also a skull enjoyer. Oh, absolutely, Churchy. It's a lot of work to do it all yourself, but it is a vibe. It is a vibe. Hamihal? Thank you so much for watching. Ooh, Melty Face goes crazy. I like him. I like that one as well, Ghosty. What my most used one right now is... It's the pleading. I love to use that pleading face. Oh god, Slowpoke, good luck, gamer. New Splatfest this weekend? What is it this weekend? Which one? I have not splatted in so long. Rip my Splatoon era. Guys, when will we get the Splatoon Raiders? When is that? What happened? I'm on the edge of my seat waiting for that. Hatalia, have a good night. Drive safe. Who do you spend your holidays with? Ah. I know, it's crazy. They dropped that and said, I'm out. But I am looking forward to whatever it ends up being. You know what I should honestly do? I should go back and play, what's it called? The side quest DLC. I loved it so much. I found it so fun, and I never finished all of the weapons. I did a good amount of them, but I never finished all of them. I should go back and do that. That DLC is so much fun. The left Piplup has a hat because Starly shined on that screen. And that's it. You get a hat if a shiny Pokemon appears on your screen. No Turtwig. Yeah, the custom stickers, you can do that with Twitch emotes, right? You can use them in, when you're texting and stuff. Hi, Poffin. There's a Starly clip somewhere. I don't know if we have a command for it. Anybody know? Starly, maybe? Bird. Shiny. Anybody want to find that clip? It exists somewhere. Oh, nice Magnemite. Good luck, gamer. I found Mudkip on my Sapphire cartridge when I started that hunt. I hunted for it on Ruby and Sapphire. Oh, there you go. Thank you, Joey. Joey. 1,000 views. Can you believe it, Magnemite? I think we need an emo of my face on a Starly. I think that's the only way. We do not need to sacrifice another viewer. Oh my god, we just did that. This looks like Professor Layton baby music. Don't volunteer to be sacrificed. Guys, no more. No more. Oh, have so much fun, Wahlberg. I don't know what all I'm gonna go to this year. I'm kind of tired of traveling, if I'm being so honest. I'll probably I'll definitely go to Worlds, but like other than that, I don't know. Oh, was it? But was it on the left screen? So it was found on Diamond. Gasp, should we move the hat over? I have traded out these cartridges a bunch. Rich people problems? Girl, you're crazy. Been doing a ton of traveling for just like visiting my family and stuff. And I'm just kind of tired of traveling. The hat has been wrong this whole time. We must give the hat to the correct Piplup who deserves it. Maybe this will change everything. Have a good night, Sarah. We'll see you soon. Twice a month for work. Oh, so over being on planes. Yeah, that's my biggest thing is I feel very lucky for the opportunities. But I've been traveling a lot for like business trips, which has been really cool. Something that I've never done before. But zoo wee mama. It has been a lot of planes lately for me. I have quite a few planes coming up within the next 3 months, and then after the springtime, because we have a bunch of weddings to go to as well. After spring, I think I'm free. Free of travel. So I'm hoping only to do one more traveling moment after that, and that'll be to Worlds. Understandable, Cap and Chew. They're exhausting. They're so exhausting. Ooh, your road trip. I love a good road trip moment, especially like on a long, open, empty road. That is a vibe. We'll hit 1,000, or sorry, 11,100. I guess we can do 1111. If you really 11111 really want to. But it is in twos. I'll just -1. Oh yeah, I guess I'll just reset one game. I'll just reset the right game. Dang, we got a lot of encounters done today. I'm going to snooze these ads for you gamers. I need to do it on the left side because that's the auto counter side. Or the right side, sorry. It's been a chill vibe today. I would agree. I would agree. Also, I will be live again tomorrow. I normally am not live on Wednesdays, but I will be live tomorrow. And then I'm gonna be off on Thursday, but I will have a new YouTube video going up on Thursday. I know, 3 days in a row. Life is crazy. Yeah, the Animal Crossing Golden Net Run on GDQ is tomorrow. Hello, Poffin. Yeah, first video of the new year, and then it might be a little bit until I post another video just because 2026, I'm really trying to prioritize like really long grind projects. I'm gonna really try for 2026 to focus on like longer videos rather than like a bunch of short sporadic videos. I really just want to focus on like bigger projects in the new year. We'll see. I have 3 ideas right now that I am working on in my brain. But it just might be, you know, a lot of time between uploads for 2026. We'll see. It is Han. It sure is. It'll definitely be slower because all of my hunts that I'm planning on doing this year are in some of the older games. I don't really have any other ZA hunts I have on the brain right now that I want to do anytime soon. I did enjoy doing the alpha hunting though, with the donuts. I have a lot of Gen 4 planned. Alpha Squirgle. I haven't finished mine, Magnemite. I started it and it's like 2/3 of the way done. I need to finish her up. I might try to do that tonight. You definitely should, Wahlberg. Mudkip is the best. Hello, Duck Dad. Sims, didn't you 100% it like twice? Am I making that up? Hi Vasu, how are ya? If I played through Legend ZA 100% 2 times, I think I would also burn out of the game personally. Why'd you do it twice? I still haven't even beaten the DLC. You went curling over the weekend? Oh my god, after all that curling talk we did last week? That's me every time I pick up Octopath Traveler, Lily Pip. Ba-da-dum. We love curling. You missed the curling talk? Gasp. We were talking about curling. I didn't really understand curling. I still don't really understand curling, if I'm being honest. Your favorite Winter Olympic sport to watch? Duck Dad, thank you for the Prime sub. Gamer? The hell are we talking about? Curling. With the rock puck things? The rock? Yeah, slide rock. You curled for 7 years? Ads are about to start, by the way. Duck Dad, thank you for the Prime sub. Thank you, gamer. Thank you, thank you. Sweep the rock into the goal. Rock chess? Is that how you would... Are there other rocks with curling? Are there other rocks involved? Slip simulator. They did Kaizen. I mean, but let's just remind ourselves, they did ask to be banned. So... 8F science segment is happening.
I mean, it courses through everything in our lives, our phones, our walls, everything. And so I think understanding that a little bit better, maybe demystifying
Let's throw him up, y'all. Throw him up on the screen.
And a lot of the just bridge of, yes, we can make energy with kinetic energy, or we can use wind turbines and things like that. I know what a lot of those sources are, but not how it actually gets converted. So
well, then let's get into it. So I do want to start broadly with energy.
How do you... There you go.
Energy. What does that mean to you?
To me,
what does that mean to you? Ugh.
Keep something moving.
Whenever a teacher asks me a question, I shudder. Like, no, don't ask me!
Great. Okay, so the first you actually mentioned it.
Guys, ADEF is gonna teach us something. So let's watch.
Something in motion. Anything in motion has kinetic energy. So, you know, if I drop my marker, it has kinetic energy as it falls.
He is closing out the event. Isn't that crazy? Alright, y'all, let's learn. It's blocking y'all. Okay, but where should I put it then? Where should I put it? Cry time.
That's how you would pronounce that, and that's kinetic energy. That is among the worst Ks I've ever drawn in my life, so we're off to a great...
Oh god, Sag. Is it super quiet? Yeah, I made it quiet because it's really... I can turn it up.
The first question then is, so I had my marker, right? And I held it
Can y'all hear that?
And dropped it.
Yeah.
It had kinetic energy, but what was causing that kinetic energy as I dropped it?
Y'all trying to learn about kinetic energy or what?
When I raise my marker to a height, it has some potential energy.
I'm so scared I'm gonna miss Piplup. I am so scared I am too distracted right now.
Capital U. So we don't use P because P is power. And so U sub G for gravitational potential energy. So
imagine he flips the paper, y'all, and there's a shiny Piplup.
Potential, whoop, I dropped it all the way, to kinetic energy, also sometimes called mechanical energy. And the reason I think this is important to talk about and why I think because any energy capture
requires
converting energy from one form.
Everybody taking notes? We're all taking notes here?
of me holding the marker at a height as
Dog
like a
it your
gravitational
notes.
battery, right?
Okay,
I have
yeah.
stored energy in the form of raising
You
the
don't need to
marker
learn
up,
about
and then when I
kinetic
release
energy
it, the
because you
energy
know
is
about
used.
So the potential
kinetic energy. That's
it's
good.
sitting in the object. and it can be
Congratulations.
used once it's actually
Yeah,
Was
it's-
anybody else's
it's a
worst
little
subject
nebulous, right? It's not, like,
science?
in the object, it's like stored in the
My
gravitational
worst
field
subject
or
has
whatever, but that's
always
basically
been
right.
science.
So
Always.
obviously we have actual batteries, right? We have actual literal. This
No,
is
mine has always been
nondescript,
science, which is
store-bought
crazy because I was good at
D
math, and I
battery.
feel like
It doesn't have a logo, and
you gotta use
what it
math and
is.
science. But
So,
I have
this
just always been
battery,
so bad at
stores
science.
chemical potential energy.
It's
So
always
that's
been my
another
worst
form of energy
subject.
we have potential. I'm going to call it U
Math
sub
and
C,
history were always
or
my best
potential
subjects.
chemical energy. So inside of a battery is a chemical process waiting to take place. We have a chemical reaction that's sort of just standing. Oh, I pulled the battery away right as they cut to it. This is holding chemical potential energy inside of it. And when I put it
Chemical
in a circuit,
potential
then the
energy, no
electrical energy
way!
can be converted out of that
Tried taking
potential
physics and
chemical
regretted it.
energy,
Oh, I
right?
did so bad in
then we've
physics.
got
So
E,
bad.
and we'll call it E sub E, electrical
Curve
energy. So
carried
far
you
we
through
have kinetic
physics. That's how it
energy,
goes. That's how it goes.
gravitational
History was your best
potential,
subject. Same.
chemical potential, and electrical
Same.
energy, right? So those are the things we're broadly going to be talking
You have
about
a
today.
math
And
masters.
imagine
That's
something
cool.
like this.
Yeah.
Instead of dropping my marker,
Yeah, I was
I
always
put my
fine at
battery
math.
in
I don't
a
know why
small electric
science was
toy
just
car.
always so rough for me.
So the battery has chemical potential.
Specifically
When
when
I put it
like
in the toy car and
math
turn it
became
on, that's
involved
converted
in
into
science.
electrical energy.
Chemicals.
Then
Yeah,
that
I struggled
electrical
with
energy goes through the
chemistry.
circuit
I
in the
think
car
chemistry was
and
my
turns
first
the
wake-up
wheels.
call of like, oh
That's
damn,
kinetic
I
energy.
suck ass
So
at
now
this.
I've done sort of a two-step process.
Chemistry
where I
was
have
my
started
first
here,
worst, like
I've
really
converted
bad
to
class I
this,
took, and then I took
and then that
physics, and I
converts
was
to
like,
this.
oh, I'm done
This is
for.
how energy
Hello,
transfer
Blue.
works.
How are you,
Obviously, when I'm
gamer?
talking about the nitty-gritty, the
Hello,
actual
hello,
physical
hello,
process.
Ryan.
Yeah, there's a lot more to it than that. But
We're
this
at
is kind of an overview.
11,000.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I hope that
Yeah,
sort of
Clay's a good
gives
public
us a
speaker.
baseline where we can talk about, okay, now how do we do this in the
Guys,
real
we're
world? The first
learning.
important thing to
We're
note is that there's
learning.
this field of study in physics called thermodynamics, and the first law of thermodynamics dictates. Well, actually, audience, does anybody know the first law of thermodynamics?
First law of thermodynamics. Anybody? Anybody?
Almost in unison, like 25 people just said energy cannot be created nor destroyed. Let's get a round of applause for the audience. Excellent. Okay, so energy can't be created or destroyed. It has to
Pass,
come
and then
from
you get
somewhere.
hit with tartar
Okay,
sauce.
so imagine, and I'm going to introduce one more form of energy.
Good job,
I
Chad. Good
realize.
job.
I
Y'all
have a
did
rubber
that.
band, right? And imagine I stretch the rubber band. I have imparted, you could call it kinetic potential energy, but
Can't
we do
find
have
your
a word for
pencil.
this.
Here you
This
go,
is
Juan.
elastic
Right here.
potential
I
energy.
got you.
Okay.
There you go.
And obviously, it's based on the material properties of the rubber band, right?
He's
It
got
is-
that
A
rubber
or a
band.
slingshot or something like that would carry this property.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
You,
Okay.
even your elbow has like elastic potential, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So the rubber band has.
We are
elastic
talking so
potential
much during
energy,
class.
and when I
Sorry,
release
sorry,
it,
my bad.
It converts into kinetic.
I will
energy,
shut up.
Right, as it moves through the room.
Mm-hmm.
But what moved the rubber band?
You.
Me, my fingers, right? Where did that energy come from? Okay, so I imparted kinetic energy, which I converted.
I
into
would
the
I would
elastic
fumble
potential of the
so
rubber
hard
band.
if I were
But
her.
I had to use my
I would
fingers,
not.
which required me
I
to
would
use the
be
energy
so.
in
I
my
would be doing
cells,
so
which was
bad.
some kind of chemical potential or electrical potential energy. Well, where did that come from? Well, I ate food this afternoon. Let's say I had
That's the fuel.
exactly.
Yeah.
I had a salad, and that salad, that food had chemical potential inside of it. Okay, well,
A
where did that come
salad?
from? Well, the plants were in the ground, and the
This
sunlight
economy.
caused photosynthesis, and we converted that nuclear energy from the sun into the chemical potential energy. So I just want to paint this picture that like everything has a path. There's almost like a genesis for every single bit of energy. You
I
could
live
even
with this
follow the
man.
sun back to the
He
Big
ain't eating
Bang.
salads.
Everything comes from something. So the first thing I want to talk about is
Hello,
a very
green asparagus.
shoddy little circuit that I made. Electrical engineers, please don't judge me.
A round of applause. Come on.
Okay, so this.
All right.
This is a
11,100, by the
breadboard.
way.
It's a very simple way to.
He was
demo
working on this
circuits.
at the kitchen
This
table,
is
and
a
then Poffin
DC
kept
motor
jumping
that
up.
stands for
Poffin, do you remember
direct
jumping up
current
on this?
motor.
Poffin, do you remember this
And
thing?
I am going to use my D battery.
Look at
In
that.
fact,
Do you remember that?
If you wouldn't mind, if you hold the motor.
Yeah.
Just touch this contact, big end to small end, small end to big end, and as I.
Poffin, you
Ruby
have to pay
touches- I'm gonna get the
attention.
close up again. As Ruby touches the D battery to the thing, we should maybe the other way. There we go. It starts to spin here. So take it off for a
Oh,
second.
look at it spin.
Okay,
Look at
so
it
this is
go.
this isn't surprising. You plug the battery into the thing, it moves. Great. But what is fascinating is that this process is reversible.
Gasp.
So,
Reversible.
if you've
It's a
ever driven an
lie.
electric car and you've had magnetic braking to regain energy, it is the exact same principle I'm about to describe.
That's cool.
So let's say instead of the battery powering the motor, I use the motor to charge the battery. So
We're gonna
it's hard to
charge
display
the
this with a
battery.
that has lots of charge left in it, and
You
obviously
got that on the
can't tell how much
plane?
is in the battery.
Yeah.
But instead of using my battery,
Sure
here,
did.
imagine the battery was dead.
He
and for that,
explodes
I'm
the
going to use
GDQ
an
stage. I'm
LED.
done.
So I'm going to plug an
Can you
LED
imagine?
into this circuit, and I'm going to
Oh,
spin
that looks like
the motor.
Squidward.
And if we could kill the lights really quick. Okay, I'm gonna spin the LED or spin the motor, and you can see it powers the LED briefly
go.
as it spins.
Because you're creating energy on the other side, which is
Because
then producing the light.
It's the exact same process, just in
Ooh.
reverse. I am literally just, and you can even see it with the lights on, which is nice. I am literally doing the exact opposite
Just
process.
call an
And
LED
what is going
Squidward.
on
Yeah, it
inside of
looks
this
like
motor,
him. He's
and
got
if
like the
you,
long
want a
legs,
refresher,
you know?
watched last time's segment from 2 years ago. There are magnets inside of the motor.
They
and when I
nailed
plug the
that
battery
light
into the
cue.
motor, the electromagnets are in opposite
They
polarity, and
absolutely
spin,
nailed it.
when electricity is imparted to them, causing it to move. But I'm doing the opposite. I am spinning the motor, which means I'm spinning the magnets. And when the magnets pass over each other, they power the circuit.
That's so cool.
This is, in principle, how almost every single energy capture device humanity has ever made works. It, almost to a T. Let's go back a couple hundred years
Okay.
to a grain mill. Let's say we have a water mill for a grain mill, right? We've got a water wheel. Okay, so if we go back to
Hey,
our
I
system,
said that.
right? We've got water.
We're going
atop
back a
water
couple
flow,
hundred years
which is
before
which one of
Piplup
these?
even existed.
Oh,
This is crazy.
I would say that would be potential.
Yes, we've got
Yeah.
gravitational potential in the form of water at the top of a waterfall.
Mm-hmm.
The water starts to fall. Now that gravitational potential is being converted into kinetic
Eugene, we
energy,
can't have
right?
that. He's
And
gonna
if the
get.
water's
He's gonna
constantly
go
moving,
off.
Yeah,
Exactly.
absolutely.
Then the water courses down the river. It's moving very fast. Water's very dense. It's very massive. And so, hundreds of thousands of gallons of water moving through the river, and they turn a water wheel. That water wheel now has kinetic energy from the water.
The
and then that
Twitch
water
chat
wheel
is so
uses a series of
annoying.
gears that turn a grain mill to,
Someone
power
said
grain.
correct so far.
That is a 1,000-year-old technology that is using this principle. And we have modern forms of this. The first one I'm going to talk about is wind turbines.
And then
which is a
God
very
said,
renewable-
"Let there
and you
be
were talking about this a second
Piplup."
ago.
Yeah, no, it's also
Yeah,
just
Piplup
an
always
incredible
has
energy source that
existed.
People have been trying to tap into more because of the lack of.
It's always
pollution,
been-
so
it's
it's
always been
significantly
Piplup.
less than you would have from gases and oil and things
Precisely.
Like that. Yeah.
And how a wind
This
turbine
is the
works
answer you
is
got.
this.
Okay, okay.
You have massive.
The
massive
amount of
wings. The
actuallys I
wind
get in the
turns
YouTube chat,
turbine,
y'all. Oh
and
no, I hate
inside
Twitch
there's
chat too.
just a
Not my
massive
Twitch
one
chat
of
though. My
these,
Twitch chat's pretty
basically.
chill most of
A
the time.
massive motor.
I would
And
say
as
I
we
like my
turn
Twitch chat, but
those
in general,
the
Twitch
wind
chat.
turbine and
Oh
it
my
turns this
goodness.
motor, we just now have what we didn't have,
Don't worry, y'all are
500
good.
years ago, which is really elegant batteries and cells that can
Y'all are
store that
vibing.
energy and pump it out to the grid.
We're on our
That's
way
it.
to
It's really just this, but
11,111.
massive and using wind. And the same thing is true of lots of other forms of energy, and I'm going to talk about them sort of.
I don't know
broadly
either,
from
Knox. I don't
least
really know what.
renewable to
I'm
most
assuming we
renewable.
probably
Once
missed
we get to the
some
more
lead up
renewable
into
side,
the
I'm just
science
gonna name them
segment.
as I think of them, so they're not
I don't
like the
really know
exact order.
why we have a
But we
science
can
segment.
start
I know
with
he did it
coal
last year
and
though.
oil. So coal and oil, fossil fuels, very common.
You guys are great.
For many hundreds of years, and the reason for this is largely because coal burns very easy. If you've ever started a campfire or a grill with charcoal,
Oh,
you'll
is it
know
because
this
of a
burns
sponsor?
instantly, and it runs very hot and very fast. And this is very good. Now,
Going goblin
how do we
mode.
capture
There's a
the
book on
energy
that.
from burning coal. I mean, they were doing this 100 years ago, 200 years ago.
Oh,
The
YouTube
principle is
commenters
actually quite
love to
simple. We use
actually.
water again. Water is very
And also they
abundant.
love to
It's very
confidently
good at storing
actually
energy.
when they're
Water's very
completely
good at
wrong.
Transferring energy. So
What
all we do
you know what my
is
favorite
we heat up
thing
the coal
to
or the
happen is
oil or
on
whatever we're
YouTube
burning.
comments? Sometimes you'll get a
That then
YouTube
in
comment
turn heats
who
up a
comments
massive
something that
vat
you
of
will
water.
later address in the
As the
video,
water
and you'll
boils,
see the comment
steam,
on your
water
YouTube studio,
vapor
and you'll refresh it,
escapes,
and then you'll
and we
see it
funnel
be
it
deleted in
into,
real
you're
time
not gonna
because they
believe it,
realized that they just
a
didn't
turbine.
watch the video.
What? Oh my gosh, crazy.
We yet again
That
use
happens
this
quite
principle
often.
of using, and turbines are basically just anything
You
turned
just
by a
refresh
fluid,
it after they
gas,
comment it because I mentioned it
water,
like
anything
in
like that,
1
liquid or
minute,
gas.
but they
turn
just
the
couldn't
turbine,
help
and
themselves.
then
They
that
had to be
powers our homes.
correct.
But again, it's the source of turning
They
the
like
turbine.
they
In
couldn't
essence, the
help
source of heating
themselves
up the water,
correcting a
and that
woman on
is
the internet.
coal.
You
But
know.
there are other ways to heat up the water that doesn't require CO2 to be released into the atmosphere, notably nuclear energy. So nuclear energy, I think, has kind of a PR problem, if anything. I would like to ideally demystify for you all today some misconceptions you might have about nuclear power.
Yeah, please.
I'm not a nuclear scientist.
No, Blue. Oh, wait. Blue, was it on his
by
recent
nuclear
video? I
power
bet
or
they're
anything.
awful.
I just think it's important for us
I bet
in
they're
this day and
so
age to
bad.
harness as many renewables as we can.
I bet they're proving
We
his
have a lot
video
of
correct.
infrastructure already set up for nuclear, so it would be a shame not to use it.
Nuclear energy.
So nuclear energy works via a principle called fission. Do you know anything about nuclear fission?
I heard about this in school, but it's one of those.
It is
my memory
good
awful in 10
engagement, I
years,
suppose,
so I
Mochi.
don't remember
Yeah.
much.
So
Yeah.
in
You know, at
principle,
least
to
it's a
be very
comment.
simple, we're just splitting an atom, which it's very
All
hard
good,
to do that.
pumpkin.
Oh, and fusion is the bringing together.
Congrats,
Yes,
gamer.
fission is the opposite.
Thank you for the luck.
Easy way to think about it is that generally speaking, stars like our sun perform nuclear fusion, where atoms are fused together to create higher order atoms, whereas fission is splitting an atom. So this is unfortunately how nuclear bombs work, but also how we can power our homes with nuclear power plants.
Okay.
So nuclear fission, you're not going to believe this.
Fish?
We use it
Nuclear
because it's really
fish?
hot. It releases a lot of heat, and we boil water.
What?
So
Wild.
those
Maybe he
massive
will talk
cooling
about
towers,
milk.
right? There is water there. We use the nuclear reaction to boil water. The water vapor, again, turns a turbine, which powers your home. That's it. We are just heating the water in creative ways.
Yeah.
So nuclear energy really, I mean, to oversimplify, only has two major byproducts. Water vapor, which is already a byproduct out of coal-fired power plants. If you ever see
We
a
are
nuclear
watching
cooling tower,
ADEF's
that gas is coming
GDQ
out the
Science
pillow of
GDQ
white
segment.
smoke.
He's been
That is water
preparing
vapor.
for so
it
long,
is
and I
technically a
wanted to
greenhouse
watch
gas,
it.
but it's far less polluting than
He was
say,
very
carbon
nervous
dioxide.
about it, but
Yeah,
he's doing
absolutely.
great.
So water vapor and nuclear waste. I want to demystify for you, nuclear waste, obviously scary. It is a very dangerous substance. But we, in the 4 or 5 decades we've been researching
Milk.
this, more than that actually, nearly 100 years now, we've gotten very good at capturing and storing nuclear waste in very safe ways. It's stored in very protective barrels, put underground, and you will literally never deal with it in your life. The big issue, obviously, is that there have been 3 major nuclear disasters in the last 100 years.
Nuclear
Fukushima,
power
3 Mile Island,
point.
and Chernobyl are all disasters, of course.
He's
Nobody
very
should have
easy
had
to
lose
listen
their
to,
lives,
yeah.
100%.
He's killing it,
However,
y'all.
the
But I
loss
love
of life
science,
due to
y'all.
burning
You know what
coal
Clay will
and
sometimes
oil
do?
and fossil fuels over the last
Sometimes I'll
150 to
wake
200
up and he'll
years,
just be eating his
far,
breakfast,
far,
watching
far,
the most boring
far
science
outmatches.
YouTube
It's
video
almost
of all
impossible to
time.
comprehend the people, and
It's
we're talking about
truly
PCF, people
incredible
who have
how
lung
passionate this
complications,
man
cancer
is.
complications, the people who work in the
He
mines,
will be like
the
watching a
animals whose
science
lives have been
lecture.
completely disrupted by fracking or coal mining.
It's very
that-
wholesome.
Yeah, it feels like we've been so desensitized to it because that was the only method, or that was the primary method
Yeah.
for so many years. But now there have been these 3 particular disasters, and it's really like
Indeed.
There's no denying that this is a nuanced issue, and people's lives, especially here in the States, are very rooted in coal communities, and I don't deny that that is a very complex problem.
Coal
that
bad,
someone,
y'all.
in the government, ideally, would solve. But the bottom line is that we have these renewables that we can use, and nuclear energy, though it has had some big moments of disaster, is overall safe and probably powering many of your homes right now. So call your representatives. All right. So after that, we're going to talk about hydroelectric.
true,
This one's very simple. It's just
ADEF.
a more modern version of our water mill.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm going to talk about one particular kind of dam, a gravity dam. So
All right, y'all.
basically,
One,
we
one,
have
one,
water at
one,
the top of the
one.
basin, falls down
But
the
we're
dam.
only doing
You're
it
not
on
gonna
the
believe this.
right
Can you tell me
screen.
what it does?
Oh my gosh, I bet it spins a turbine
It
and it
does.
boils some water.
So
and
this
yeah.
one, luckily this one doesn't have to boil any water because we're just using gravity to fall down the dam and turn the turbine.
Oh, that's great.
So dams obviously
Type
feel
1,
really
y'all.
great because there's like no emissions, right? We're just turning the
We
turbine.
need some ones.
Some dams can cause problems to ecosystems.
Let's
because
get
if you dam up a massive reservoir, it can cause
11,111
issues to the
ones in
ecosystem.
the chat room.
But overall, obviously, cleaner than coal and oil.
Absolutely.
Next, we will talk about what I think is pure magic. This one is the only one we're going to talk about today where you're not either boiling water to turn a turbine or using wind to turn a turbine, something to turn a turbine.
Social
Of course, I'm talking about solar energy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Solar energy
Endeavor.
is genuine actual magic, but I am going to do my best. So Albert Einstein won his Nobel Prize, not for special relativity, but for something called the photoelectric effect.
Okay.
So the photoelectric effect is this genius bit of science where basically he observed that if you strike some metals with electrons, that electron will deflect,
One,
and when the electron deflects, a
one,
photon
one,
also comes off of the metal.
This is shiny
So
lock.
basically, he proved that you could create light by bombarding metal.
That was
with
almost
electrons.
shiny.
This is in principle how
let's
our
even it
LEDs
out on the other side.
LEDs are light-emitting diodes. We are using the photoelectric effect and some really intelligent quantum mechanics to light up the diode inside by using this photoelectric effect.
That's so cool.
This next thing I'm about to say is genuinely the moment that caused me to go into physics in college. This blew my mind. A solar cell, the things that make up a solar panel, is an LED in reverse. Instead of using electricity to power the LED, we use a diode where we use light to generate electricity. It is the photoelectric effect.
Yeah, I don't know who this guy is on the
just
screen.
in reverse. Instead of bombarding a metal with electrons to generate a photon, we are bombarding a metal with photons to generate electrons. It is the exact principle in reverse.
I don't know, Scrap. I missed the beginning of his lecture, so I don't know how we got here. All I know is that we're here.
Latent heat absorbed. And they're expensive, but they're getting cheaper all the time. Solar panels are awesome, so cool.
That's so real, right, Ty?
I highly recommend checking out.
I don't know the lead up. I don't know how we got here.
Solar panels are super cool. But that's generally speaking how there are a few others. There's geothermal power. You know, there are other ways to power our world. But I just want to show that, like, there are many, many renewables that we have access to in modern science and technology, and the work that is propagated by scientists are creating cheaper, more renewable, less
he do be looking like
for these things.
He do be looking like him.
And so there is really
all right, let's do one more for the
no
vibes.
Excuse. So get excited about science, about reactions, about energy, and about power.
I'm excited, ADF.
Cool. It sounds sort of, to use an unfortunate word, a little unsexy to be like, oh, I'm gonna go to the
unsexy on GDQ is crazy.
So like you said, especially now.
Exactly.
Yeah, wholly agree.
So that's it. That's all I had for you today. Again, I want to thank LabX, a program of the National Academy of Sciences. They would like me to tell you that Bloomfall is
okay, it's a sponsored segment. That's so fun.
On plants and includes a unique mechanic where you, as a player, get to do a solo adventure in between campaign sessions. LabX is hoping to launch Bloomfall this year, and until then, the quick start is freely available online for players to try an early version of the game at labx.org/Bloomfall. I can't think
labx.org.
But this entire block of games on the AGDQ schedule. Thank you. Can we get a round of applause for LabX, please? Their mission is to propagate science communication, which is something I really believe in. But that's it for us, Ruby. Thank you so much for joining me.
It was my pleasure. Thank you,
Amazing.
ADF. Yeah.
All right, let's have some more AGDQ.
Yippee! ADF!
ADF, Ruby Hart, thank you so much for such an awesome explanation of so much cool science. Well, we have more.
Huge. Literally huge. Amazing. Yay, Def! He did science! Oh shit, I chose Turtwig. Alright, I guess we're ending on a Turtwig. I'm scared. Okay, we'll end on one more Piplup. One more Piplup, if that sounds good with y'all. One more Pip. One more Pip. He does a great job. He really is good at presenting information. I've definitely learned a lot from him, which is pretty cool. All right, here we go, y'all. Believers, we must lock in here. We must lock in. We're gaming, Ethernet boy. 4 hours of Piplup today. Which is pretty good. Normally I can only do 3 hours of Piplup before I'm done. Done for the day. 4 hours of Penguin. Alright, y'all. Believers, this is the last one of the day. It's been a good run. No Starly. See ya. Damn, just like that, you're out of here. Oh, 7 believers. That was a close one. It almost shined. I saw it, was thinking about him. Yeah, at least I'm learning about Japanese and also science. I have Chubs. It was Spiritomb. I think it was actually, I said one more after this and then Spiritomb shined when I hunted it in PDSP.